Hello everybody, today we're making our Doodle Socks. So to begin, at the middle table you'll need to grab a pencil, a large piece of paper, and a stocking to trace. Now I want you to know we're just using these to quickly trace the outline of the stocking. We're not drawing on top of them or anything like that. So it does not matter the color you get. You're only going to need this for a quick second. And you can decide to turn it this way or this way. It really doesn't matter. Okay, so find a spot to put it on. One thing that you do need to think about is if you want to have things coming out of your stocking, you may want to leave a little bit of extra room at the top of your paper to do so. So once you find a spot that you like, simply hold it down and try your best to trace around it. And then what we're going to do is set this aside, and we're going to next try to create 5 different lines that go from one side of the stocking to the other. And we want to try to think of a different one for each time. So I'm thinking back to that video we just watched. I saw a wavy style of a line. Maybe I'll begin with that one. I also want you to write your name up at the very first section. So I'm going to write Mr. Cram quick here. And if you need help with that, let me know. Okay, but now I need 4 more styles of lines. So I remember also one that went up and down and up and down. Create a nice zigzag line there maybe. Maybe I want to do a bumpy line. Bump, 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 bump. There you go. Again, making sure I go from one side all the way to the other. I could even just do a slanted line, a diagonal line like that. Or maybe a scribbly, wiggly line, or like so. So far I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could be done, but I'm noticing that I still have a lot of space here. So maybe I want to create one more like rainbow line there. Now I have 6. I could keep going and add more. But next I want to challenge you to fill in some of these big spaces with some more details. Whether that's more lines, maybe I want to create some areas that I could color in like a pattern by making some lines or shapes. Maybe I want to draw some things like snowmen or Christmas trees or candy canes. You could think of just about anything to decorate your stocking with. There is no right or wrong way to do so. After all, these are called Doodle Socks, so this is your chance now to be creative and have fun with these spaces. So take your time. We do not need to color these today. We're going to work on these for a couple visits. And again, I really want you to kind of fill in the spaces as much as you can. So it is perfectly fine if you don't get to color today. So let's go ahead and pretend that I decorate the rest of these areas just to make this video a little bit quicker. Once you have all of your spaces kind of filled in like you saw me doing there, you're going to come show me, and then I'm going to send you back to the middle table to get a Sharpie. With your Sharpie, please make sure it works well. But you're going to slowly go around your stocking and trace the whole outside of the sock, as well as all of the designs and patterns that you drew on the inside. All those doodles need to be traced too. So I'm not going to trace it all, but I just want to show you how it looks with a little bit of it traced in the middle there. Even your name you would want to go over. So I'll finish this little part here, and then I'll show you a finished one. So you can see how each of my lines now are just being darkened, so they appear a little more easily. And then once you get it all traced, you're going to go grab your cup of special construction paper crayons, and you're going to use these to color in each of those spaces. We don't want to just scribble all over it. We want to slow down. Try to press down hard with our crayons to get all the white spots filled in. Thinking about maybe creating some patterns and stuff like that too. So take your time with this part as well. Again, we'll have a whole nother visit to work with the color. But when you're finished, it may look something like these. I did these ones last year. You can see this one I got colored in very nicely. I added some patterns and even some candy up on top. Here's another one. And some of you may even choose to cut it out when you're done. Now you can see on this one I did leave the top part white. Oftentimes you may see stockings that will have like a white kind of furry top to them. So if that's kind of the look you're going for, by all means you can leave that top part white. But notice I don't have any other white spots on the rest of mine. And again, some of you may choose to cut it out when you're all done. So have fun and take your time.